Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be doing a mixing video. So I won't be wearing any gloves in this video because I was unable to find gloves, but I did use hand sanitizer. So this is everything that we're using. So I'll be using some liquid pigments that I got. So this is the color that I'll be doing today. Well, try. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take out the three pigments that they said will be making this gloss, and I'm gonna go ahead and measure out my coconut oil. So I bought this kitchen scale as well, just to help me out with getting the exact amount of glosses that I like to make. So I'm making 4 of each colors, and here I go measuring out all the pigments, trying to get the exact color that I picked. Trying being the keyword, and I'm using my hand mixer and just adding a little more white to that. Now I'm going to go ahead now and measure out between 14 and 16 grams, which will be 0.32 ounces of Versagel, and add the liquid solution to it, well, the oil mixture. And I'm going to go ahead and also add some pearly white mica and some brown mica just to give that a browner color. I also added some more red to it just to give it a more velvety red, brown, purple color. So now I'm going to go ahead and add some titanium dioxide. I tried to pinch that in because titanium dioxide can be a little clumpy, so I don't normally like adding it directly to. So as you can see, the white streak right there, yeah, that's titanium dioxide. So you get what I'm saying. So this is a swatch of the lip gloss. Alright, and I'm just gonna go ahead and give you another swatch, see if I can get rid of that titanium dioxide, add some more oils, and then use a wicks to cream that out a little more. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and use the piping bag method to fill the tubes, just to test this method out. Alright. And I'm just trying to get as much mixture as I can into this so I don't end up wasting anything. And there's another swatch. Now it's time to go ahead and fill the tubes. So with the piping bag method, here's the thing. The only thing I don't like about it is getting all the product from out of the piping bag into the tubes, but it is easy to fill. And if you feel like you're getting any air bubbles, you can just knot the tubes and the glass will slide down if you have the right consistency. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe that up and add the stoppers to these glasses so we can move on to the next color. Alright. Okay, so the next color that I'll be doing is a red. So I'm just gonna go ahead and measure out the oils, add the red and white pigment. So at this point I'm just winging it because I can't follow that pamphlet at all. It's too much measuring because you have to measure everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead now and add between 14 to 16 grams of the Versagel, or 3.32 ounces of Versagel, or pound. I don't even know, I can't remember which one I use, but I know what I use. So I'm gonna go ahead now and add some red pigment to this as well, and I also added some more of the liquid red pigment just to give it a more popping color. So you can see the swatch, and now I'm gonna go ahead and add the tropical fruit punch flavor into it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and also use the piping bag method for this gloss, and just put that in the piping bag and then go ahead and pipe that in. Alright, so go ahead and fill these two so I can move on to the pink, which was probably my favorite of all this. And if you can't see where I'm knocking the glass down, because the glass, I tried to use the squeeze method and everything just come to the top. So yeah, so you have to be careful when you're using the piping bags, just to make sure you don't make any air bubbles and you actually fill them with as much product as possible. Guys, I'm tired right now making this first one. Don't mind my messy hands because I did not when making glasses is very messy. So now I'm gonna go ahead now and make our pink pigment. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some red and a lot of white, which was the biggest mistake ever because I could not go back from that. The white just to stay in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the red gloss that was left in the container from the red when I mix the red one, and then go ahead and add that liquid to it. So what the red does from that is to brighten up the color more. And I'm adding the rose red mica powder, the gold white, or I think it's pearl white, I don't remember at the moment, as well as flesh, and flesh is a light pink. And the flavoring that I added to this was cherry. Now I'm just going to go ahead and finish mixing that out, and also use the piping bag method to fill it. As I said before, I'm using the piping bag alone for this video. So here's a swatch. Tart throat, the word in color here, bomb, like them bad. How big was, so I'm gonna go ahead now and fill all tubes. So guys, it's very good to get a scale and measure out your stuff, that way you can make exactly the amount that you want to make and not end up making more than what you want, like I did, because I ended up getting more, like extra of the brown, purple and the pink, but I'll better extra glass myself. So yes, so always try to measure out everything that you can get extra glasses. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the stoppers and everything and clean these up. So you know, girl have to be clean, sanitized. So that's the glass that I made for myself. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and get the labels for these glasses, and I'm gonna go ahead and also wash the glasses and dry them while I put the labels on. So to wash your tubes, you use some fairly warmish room temperature, warm and cold water, and add some alcohol and dishwashing liquid to that, just so it can get rid of the debris, and then wash us in some fresh water. So this was a good experience. So I'm gonna have 3 of the red, 3 of the brown, and 4 pinks available right now, because I didn't want to make too much and then they end up not selling and they're put down on me. I also took a brown and a pink for product pics, and these will be available on my website, link in the description. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.